Okay, actually, I went back and forth this weekend, trying to decide whether or not to actually do this best of seven semifinal live or just make a video of it. But I think because I didn't have any interruptions, any emergency messages, even though it was after hours, no emergency messages were received when I was doing this one here live. The last time that I did it live is what I'm trying to say. So because of that, and I have to mute myself because I'm a second or two behind there. That's going to be pretty distracting. So I might be the only one. I think I'm the only one in here right now, and that's completely fine. I just need to practice with this going live. I do wish that I could zoom in a little further. I see a little too much of me, a little too much of what is a messy room, but this is so sensitive. Well, actually, now that I've said that, that's not as terrible as it's been before. Um, Let me move that there out of the way a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that entirely out of the way. Um, but I think I would rather that. So, anyway, let me see here. I can probably, I'll say here uh, let's see here. Basically, these two teams are going to play to see who meets the 72 New York Rangers in the final of the what I call the Consolation Cup for this Redemption League What If project. So let's see here. If I go down a little bit there, you can still see just about everything. That's probably about as good as I'm ever going to be able to get it. This is a light sensitive camera, so I have to be careful about that too. I think, I don't know, Samsung, LG sometimes in trying to make things better, they make things worse, but I don't know, maybe some people like cameras that what am I trying to say here, that have light sensitivity. Okay, anyway, so this is the second, let's see here, the second of two semifinals matchups to determine who will play for the Consolation Cup, the the 72. So actually, I have noticed that. Oh, that's a message for me to myself. I've noticed that Al Red Sox fan. He's really good with that at the beginning of other streamers too. Really good at the beginning of their videos, sort of setting the stage for what's to come. So the 72, I'll specify here, 1972. The 1972, new 71, 72 actually. New York Rangers awaits the winner of this best of seven series, something like that. Okay. Anyway, so I got to get this going because again, this could last up to 7 games. And to be honest, it was one of those things that before I actually looked at the numbers, I really thought that this would favor the 70 Montreal Canadiens pretty heavily and greatly. Just because, again, they fared far better than Boston during the regular season. I don't have those numbers offhand because, again, that would take a little while longer, but I guess it wouldn't take too much longer. But Montreal finished third overall. You know what? Let me get the final standings up here. Montreal finished third overall in this What If project. And Boston, for their sake, they finished first overall in a weaker division, did the Boston Bruins. So, yeah, this is playoffs. I have to jump back here another page. And so it seemed like, at least to look at those numbers, like this would favor Montreal. But I mean, if you look at the actual numbers, the actual math that's used, really honestly, if it weren't for the normalization, for Montreal's normalization score of 19, they wouldn't be all that formidable of a team. Actually, it's really that because Boston, their home offense, defense, and visitor offense, defense would give them the advantage in the series, if not for, again, Montreal's normalization. So Montreal finished with a record of 17, 11, and 4, 38 points in 32 games. The Bruins just barely above 500 with 15, 14, and 3. But again, they benefited from being in maybe not the weakest of the four divisions, maybe the second weakest. It's close. Actually, technically, by just 1 point, the weakest of the four divisions. For this What If project, there were four divisions of three. And anyway, I'm not going to get into a whole history about the Redemption League right now, but this is for the Redemption League final. So I guess without further ado here, game one. And again, game one's going to be at the Forum, where again, Montreal, scoring chances at the Forum, 32 or below. We might not have quite the high scoring series that Friday night, early Saturday morning over here that I rolled out between the 75 Buffalo Sabres and the 72 New York Rangers. but it could nonetheless be a really close one, as that one was, because again, I mean, the numbers are completely even here for both teams. Okay, so and again, I'm aware too at this hour that I should expect absolutely nothing. I wasn't expecting anything actually the other night when I went on, but I guess if you pop in, say hello or not, feel free. Anyway, 32 or below here for a scoring chance here at the Forum, and this is at an hour just early enough that I can rock and roll with this dice tower. And here with the initial roll, because that is slanted, that is tilted. Let me slide that over actually, just ever so slightly. Means I'm going to have to roll again. So, okay, so with a 12, we're going to actually get a chance here just a minute into game one. And with that roll of a 51 on the follow-up, that's going to be just barely Montreal's chance. The 3 and the 4, Montreal doesn't score on it. So we're going to advance another minute and get another chance here. With that roll of 32-16, this time it's going to be Boston's chance. Boston with the 5 and the 2 also unsuccessful in their first scoring chance of the game. So we're up to 5 minutes now, and once again we're going to have a scoring chance, a pretty scoring chance heavy early on with the 43. That is Montreal. Montreal with the 2 and the 3, so it is the Montreal Canadiens striking first in this best of 7 here. 1-0 Montreal in Montreal, scoring the goal for the Canadiens. The first goal of the series, 2-2-1, is Yvon Cornwallis. He's having a really good playoff so far. Whoops, supposed to just drop the 2. So that's just going to be 1 assist on Cornwallis' goal. And it is 5:34. 5:34. Here assisting on Cornwallis' goal is Jacques Laperriere. So Cornwallis from Laperriere. The exact time the goal scored is at 48. So at 5:48 here, period 1. And away we go here. We're going to actually stay in the same minute. Without a chance with that roll of 61. So 2 more minutes advanced. There will be another chance here with the 45. Once again, it's Montreal's chance. Montreal with the snake eyes there. They're unsuccessful in their scoring chance. So another minute off the clock and without a chance, and then another pair without a chance. And we're going to get a chance here just into minute 12, just past minute 12. That's 64. That means it's Boston's. And Boston has tied the game here with a roll of 5 and 6. So 1-1 hockey game here. It's a little earlier, so I guess I can try to go a little louder, be a little more enthusiastic about things. I'm just trying to get it correct, though, and not making mistakes as well. Anyway, so it's 1-1 here. Boston scoring for the Bruins. We're going to get a 153. That's probably Barry Peterson. It is. And assisting on Peterson's goal, also just the 1 assist. And 441, that is Peter McNabb. So Barry Peterson from Peter McNabb, who had like 24 or 25 assists during the 32 game regular season for the Boston Bruins. Anyway, so it's 1-1 here, still in the first period in game 1. Another minute off the clock, and I didn't get the exact time of the goal. Sorry, I'll say that 1 minute roll stands though. That's going to be even. So at what did I say? 1 minute off the clock there. So at 12 minutes even, Boston tied the game there, and another minute off the clock without a chance. We're going to take another couple minutes off the clock. I have to remember too, a roll of 34. That is not good for a scoring chance in this game. It would have been in both arenas for the other series. Anyway, 3 more off the clock here, just past minute 18, and we will get a scoring chance. That scoring chance with a roll of 52, just barely in Boston's territory. Boston with the 3 and the 1, so the Bruins here take a 2-1 lead late in the first period. And scoring that goal ahead. The goal ahead goal here for Boston, 2:15, that is Rick Middleton. Middleton here assisting on his goal. Also just a 1 assist goal, 6:24. Is Marty Howe. So Rick Middleton from Marty Howe here. The exact time of the goal, 18 minutes and 50, that's an 8. 18 minutes and 58 seconds here of the first period. 2-1 Boston. 3 off the clock now. We're into the second period rather, just past the first minute without a chance. And there will be a chance here in the following minute. 21, that's going to be another Boston chance. Boston with the 4 and the 5, so they miss out on the chance to take a 2-goal lead. Another minute off the clock. We will have another chance. And this chance this time with a roll of 51 going Montreal's way. Montreal with the 5 and the 5. So Montreal has tied the game here relatively early in period 2 and still very early in the series. I'm going to try to remember to keep a series score. I'm just going to do a tally this time in the middle here of this whiteboard. Anyway, 3 minutes and scoring the goal, the game-tying goal. At this point for Montreal, we look to a 6-12, which will be Jacques Laperriere. He has an assist. Now he has a goal to go with it. Once again, just the 1 assist on the goal. Let's see here, 6:26. So I guess evidently a lot of chippy play, a lot of broken plays, not too many consecutive passes. Bobby Rousseau there assisting on Jacques Laperriere's goal, and the time of the goal 3:26. Anyway, okay. Let's see, 2 more minutes off the clock now. Just past minute 5, no chance. And we get another 3 here without a chance as well. 2-2 hockey game, 2 and 2. So that's, sorry, 22, that means a chance. Just past the 9th minute with the 35. It's Montreal's chance to take the lead once more. And with the 2 and the 2, Montreal Canadiens are up in this game once again here. The score is 3-2. Scoring for Montreal this time. Let's see, 3:24, and I have to remember to go fast. Mickey Redmond, 1 assist on Redmond's goal, of course. That's been the trend in this game. And 154, Mickey Redmond from Yvon Cornway. His second point of the night. 3-2 here, Montreal, just at about the halfway mark. We'll go just past it here, just past minute 11. With that roll, 64, that's a scoring chance for the Boston Bruins. And Boston has tied it at 3 here. They've evened it at 3. There are 3 people watching, and the game is even at 3. Here we're just over halfway through here. The first what am I trying to say here? First period of the first game. Already getting a little nervous. I have no idea who is watching, who may be watching. It might just be a couple of bots. Anyway, you're more than welcome. You know, never mind my nerves. So anyway, 11. Maybe that's why you're here. 11. Let's see, 08. So 11:08. Boston has tied the game, scoring for the Boston Bruins. We have a 4:43, which means Keith Crowder, and 2 assists on Crowder's goal, the first 2 assist goal of this game. 3:62 is Bruce Crowder, brother Bruce, and 5:21 is Brad Park. So Crowder from Crowder and Park here at 11:08. Okay, we're going to actually stay in the same minute here with 52 seconds remaining in the minute. That's plausible. 64, this is another Bruins chance here to take an immediate lead. And with the 1 and the 3, look at this, Boston. They have scored twice here within a minute, so it's 4-3 Boston. I said this could likely be a low-scoring game, but evidently, well, no, that's not the case here in Game 1. Already 7 goals scored, just barely halfway through it. Anyway, 2:32 this time for Boston. That'll be Rick Middleton's second of the game. 2 assists on Middleton's goal. The first is that's going to be Middleton assisting on his own goal, which he can't do. Barry Peterson, that's more like it. Middleton from Peterson at 6:62 is Brad Park. So Middleton from Peterson and Park here. I didn't get the time. Watch it be less than 08. No, I'm going to say 21 instead of 11. Normally I go D6 -1, but 2 goals in 13 seconds is a lot more conceivable than 2 goals in only 3 seconds. Anyway, another minute off the clock and another chance. A lot of low rolls in this game. 14, that's going to be Boston again. Chance to get another unanswered goal, but they don't. So that'd be 3 unanswered goals had they gotten that one. 2 more minutes off the clock now without a chance, and another couple of minutes also without a chance. So actually we stay just past minute 16 now with that 21 and the 43. It's Montreal's chance to tie it here once more. Montreal makes good on it. So we have a 4-all game here. And let's see. So 4-4, and I do see that 4 people are watching now. Hello, everyone. Anyway, it's going to be scoring for the Canadiens. 3:46 is Mickey Redmond with his second of the night. 2 assists on Redmond's goal. The first goes to 3:45. Ralph Backstrom. And the second with the 6:45 is Christian Bordelot. So Redmond from Backstrom and Bordelot. Here, the time of the goal is 04 at 16:04. So let's see here, 45. So just past minute 19 here in the second period. And without a chance, we're going to advance into the third period, just past 2 minutes into period 3 without a chance. And another couple minutes come off the clock now, still without a chance. 26, so it's 4-4 here in the third period. Close game factor is in effect. Just past minute 7, there will be another scoring chance. With that roll of 36, it is Montreal's chance. Montreal with the 5 and the 1 unsuccessful on it. This game remains tied. 3 more off the clock now, just past minute 10 in period 3. And we're going to go just past minute 12 in period 3 here, still without a chance. 52, so another minute, no chance. 64, that's another 2 without a chance. 42, that's another minute and another no chance. And so there's going to be a chance here with 2 minutes to go in the game. 13, the follow-up roll. 35, it's Montreal's chance to steal it late. And with the 10, that is a goal anytime. Close game factor, not in effect. If you roll a 10, it doesn't matter. So it's going to be a 5-4 game Montreal here with just a couple of minutes to go. Hold on for a moment. Okay. Let's see here. So it's 5-4 Montreal with a couple of minutes to go. Scoring the potential game winner, 126, is Jacques Lemaire. Let's see, Lemaire 34, 3 and 4. I mean, that's going to be 2 assists on Lemaire's goal. 251 with the first one is Terry Harper. Lemaire from Terry Harper, and 515 is either Claude Provo or Peter Mahovlich. We're going to give that to Provo. Provo is above Mahovlich, so yes, Provo. So anyway, 5-4 here. Jacques Lemaire, perhaps with the dagger. The dagger. So 2 and a 4, so that... that's technically the end, but you know what? I'm going to allow one more chance here because that is a scoring chance roll. So let's see here. 63, that's going to be Boston's chance. A chance here to go to sudden death with the 3 and the 3. They don't. So if this is not... Oh, that's a white 2. So you know what? I am going to allow one more chance with the 65. Once again, Boston trying to tie it late with the 2 and the 2. Look at that. The Boston Bruins have tied the game here. We're going to overtime at the end of game 1. Yes, I allow one more roll. Maybe I'm bending the rules a little bit here, but it's... I guess to the detriment of my own Montreal Canadiens team, we get a 5-5 score here at the tail end of game 1. We are going to sudden death now and scoring that goal for Boston. Let's see here. It would have been a 19-something. 5:31 means Brad Park, actually. So Park picking up another point with that goal. And 2 assists on Park's goal. The first going to 364 is Bruce Crowder. Brad Park from Bruce Crowder, and 445 is Peter McNabb. So McNabb with another assist. Park from Bruce Crowder and Peter McNabb tying the game. We're in sudden death. Okay, 2 and a 6. 3 minutes off the clock. There will be a scoring chance with that roll of 26. The follow-up roll, 56. It's Boston's. Boston with the 2 and the 6 here in the OT. Let's see, close game factor 8, close game factor 9. So it's tied in overtime. They will have to roll. Their close game factor is a -1. They will have to roll above a 36 in the follow-up roll in order for this goal to count. With the 62, it is Boston taking game 1 here in OT. Let's roll up and roll out the OT hero. So let's see here. 152, that is Barry Peterson scoring in overtime. Peterson, the overtime hero here in game 1. 2 assists in Peterson's goal. 646 is Terry O'Reilly. And 233 is Mike Kruzhelnyski. So Peterson from O'Reilly and Kruzhelnyski. Here we'll get the time of the goal just past 3 minutes. 3:24 to be exact here in OT. And the series score. Of course, I don't have the markers in reach. The series score here, I guess I'll just use... I've got black for Boston and red for Montreal. No, actually, hold on. Let's go blue. Neutral blue for the not really extraneous information, but it is Boston coming back at the last minute. I don't even know if I rolled their goal in the 19th, somewhere between minute 19 and minute 20. We're going to say that Boston scored and Montreal did not run out of time. Maybe the timekeeper had to put a little more time back on the clock late. And so anyway, we have a 6-5 final score here in game 1. So game 2 also in Montreal. Bruins up 1-0 in the series. And Barry Peterson with that game-winning goal. Okay, time for a sip and then game 2. Whoops, that's a napkin sticking to a mug. Okay, game 2. We're going to get a chance actually right in the opening minute. 44, this is Montreal's chance. Montreal with the 4 and the 3 unsuccessful here early on, so trying to score a goal here right from the get-go, but they can't do it. 3 more minutes off the clock without a chance this time. 2 more off the clock and no chance. And first period here of game 2, 42, again, no chance. 26, so just past minute 9, we'll get our second scoring chance of the game. 41, that's going to be Montreal's chance. And with the 6 and the 2, so it is the Habs striking first here, much like they did in game 1, if I recall correctly. With that 1-0 go-ahead goal, the icebreaker. Didn't help them in the end, though, in the first game. So 466 for Montreal's goal. That is Serge Savard. Savard, who had a pretty offensively productive opening round series against the 83 Chicago Blackhawks, at least in the assist column. And 2 assists on Savard's goal. The first one there, 466, is Claude Provo with his second assist of the series. And then 253 is Ted Harris. So it is Savard from Provo and Harris. Here the time of the goal, 9:13. Okay, 3 more minutes come off the clock now, just past minute 12. without a chance. And then we have 3 more here, so we're up to just past minute 15 now without a chance. And just past minute 16 without a chance. And just past minute 19 without a chance. Both in the eggs of the first period scoreless, we do. So again, just past minute 1 of period 2, just past minute 3 of period 2. And 3 more minutes off the clock there, just past minute 6. Just past minute 8 here. So Montreal holding on to that 1-goal lead. And into the 9th minute of period 2, again without a chance. We advance 3 more. We're over halfway through the game now. We will get a chance here finally in the 14th minute of period 2 with that roll of a 55. Boston here with a chance to tie and get on the board themselves. And they succeed on it. The Boston Bruins here, we have a 1-1 hockey game. Okay, tie game. Boston scoring for the Bruins. 6:46 is... 6:46 is, and the lights went out on my laptop. 6:46 is Brad Palmer, and so 6:46 Brad Palmer. Assisting on Palmer's goal, we have a 3 and a 4. Palmer from 5:62 is, and there will be 2 assists on the goal. Luke Dufour, Palmer from Luke Dufour, and 5:44. Luke Dufour and 5:44. Tom Fergus, Palmer from Dufour and Fergus. Time of the goal here in the second period at 14:58. And we play on here. Tie game 17, so no chance for the next few minutes. We will get a chance here just past minute 18 with the follow-up roll of 35. It's Montreal. Montreal with the 2 and the 1. They don't score on it. Let's see here, 3 and a 6. So as advertised there just before rolling out the first... the first dice roll for Game 1 here. It's been close thus far. We're into the 3rd period now of Game 2. Close game factor in effect. No scoring chance with that roll of 36, nor with the roll of 42. We need 32 or lower here. 21 will suffice. So, just past minute 2:53. That is Boston's chance. Boston, a chance to take the lead, and they fail to. It's Rogie Vachon with the save. Anyway, 3 more minutes coming off the clock now. Just past minute 5 here in period 3. Another chance, 66. Another Boston chance for the 5 and the 3. Let's see again. The close game factor is 1 lower. So in order for this goal to stand, they have to roll higher than 36 on the follow-up. 56 they do. So Boston here in period 3 has taken the lead. Okay. Boston scoring for the Boston Bruins. Looking to take a 2-0 lead in the series here with under a period to go. 6:44 is going to be Brad Palmer with his 2nd of the night. Palmer, and it's unassisted. Palmer, an unlikely hero here so far in Game 2. And we get 3 more off the clock here. 12 minutes to go. No scoring chance there. None here either. 11 to go now. We go down to 10 minutes remaining. There will be a chance. 44, it's Montreal's with a chance to tie. Montreal with the 6 and the 4. That is a goal anytime. And so the Habs here have evened it at 2. So lower scoring, but just as close thus far through about 50 minutes. And 3:45 here, Montreal's goal. That is Mickey Redmond, his 3rd goal of the series. Redmond, 2 assists on his goal. The first 164 is Yvon Cormier. He's picked up a few points here as well. The second, I should drop the red along with the other 2. 124, we'll give it to Lemaire. And the time of the goal is 10:01. Okay, so 9:59 here left to play, in regulation at least. 2 more off the clock, 33, narrowly avoiding a scoring chance for either team. Another 3 off the clock here. Could we have sudden death once more? We're 4 minutes away from it. We are 3 minutes away from it with that 2nd consecutive 62. We will get a chance here with 2 minutes to go. Montreal scored at this point in Game 1, 31, so this will be a Habs chance. They do have to score in the follow-up, though. With the 2 and the 3, Montreal here taking a 3-2 lead. Now, it didn't help them in the end in Game 1, but they have scored here once again, setting a trend here. About 2 minutes to go. Montreal with the goal. And let's see here. So we have 3:15. That is Ted Harris, of all players, skaters. Ted Harris here, 1 assist rather on his goal. And 4:33 on that assist. That is going to be Henri Richard here. So Ted Harris from Henri Richard here at 18. At 18:48. Okay. That is neither 0 nor 1. We advance 2 more minutes, and there's no scoring chance here, so I don't think I'm going to allow an additional roll. This is a 1-1 series here. After 2, it's headed to Boston tied, and away we go. So we're going to the Garden. Now. And I think what I will do, actually, I'm going to switch team cards, and I think I'll switch Uno scorecards as well. I can't slide this up and down like I did for the New York Buffalo series. I've written everything horizontally. How much time? It's so good. It's 25. 25 in. Okay. Okay. Anyway. So here, kicking off game 3 with the 2 and the 4. So 2 minutes. Scoring chance here, 11. That's going to be a chance for the Canadiens this time. And Montreal with the 4 and the 1. So they've picked up where they left off there late in game 2. They've taken the early 1-0 lead here in game 3. After scoring late in the second game, 6:61 this time for Montreal. That's going to be Mark Tardif. Tardif here with a rare goal, 3 and a 2. So 2 assists on it, 3:22 with the first. Is Mickey Redmond, Tardif from Redmond, and 4:22 is J.C. Tremblay, Tardif from Redmond and Tremblay here at 2:42 in the first period. 3 off the clock and no chance, and nothing Montreal. 3 more off the clock without a chance. And 2 and a 4 here, so just past minute 10. Samsung update is already running, okay. So just past minute 10, we will get a scoring chance here with the 16. That's going to be a Montreal chance. Montreal with the 6 and the 6. They have scored here early again in the first period. 2-0 Montreal this time. Is this the first 2-goal lead so far this series that either team has had? Maybe. Montreal might have had one in game. I already can't remember. Montreal might have had one in game 1. Anyway, 164. Let's see here. Yvon Cornwallis with it is, yeah, he's been pretty productive. Cornwallis, 2 assists on Cornwallis' goal. So 461 for the first. That is Henri Richard picking up another assist. And 512 is Claude Provost. So Cornwallis from Richard and Provo here, the exact time of the goal. 10:39. 10:39, okay. And I see that it's back to playing to an audience of 1, so I guess I'm a little sad about that, though less nervous. Anyway, let's roll on here. I need the practice, live and just recording, video in general. I've only been doing this for 6 or 7 months. So just past minute 12 without a chance, 2-0 Montreal. And just past minute 15, also chanceless. So into just past the 17th minute here with a 4 and a 5. Okay, that is going to be, again, it's a little different this time. Boston's first chance of the game, 1 and a 6. They don't succeed on it. So 5 and a 1 here. We stay in the same time. And final minute here of the first period, 46, Boston's chance. Boston a chance to get to within 1, and they make good on it. So it's going to be 2-1 here. 2-1, Boston scores. Let's see. 3:36 is Ray Bourque. Ray Bourque has scored here, 4 and a 2, 2 assists on the goal. Bourque from 3:12. Ray Bourque from Ray Bourque. Can't allow that. Ray Bourque from Rick Middleton. That's more like it. And I did say 2 assists. 3:33 Bourque from Middleton and O'Connell here. How close to the buzzer to end period 1 were we? It's 19:18. So 42 seconds to go in the frame. And there will be no chance. We're going to go just past minute 1 here of period 2 of the 2-1 hockey game. We do stay in the same minute with that roll of 31. Oh, I have to remember, actually. I hope I haven't rolled any chances here. I have to remember that it's 26 and not 32 here at the Garden. Sorry if any of these goals took place on a roll of the initial scoring chance being a roll of 31 or 32. Other than that, it would have been completely fine. But anyway, that was no chance, so we stayed in the same minute, but we advanced 3. We will have a chance here just past minute 4 in period 2. With the 2 and the 3, that is Boston's chance. Boston chance to tie, and they succeed. So it's a 2-2 hockey game now. Scoring for Boston, 263 is Mike Kruzhelnyski. Kruzhelnyski, 1 assist, and that 1 assist, 532, is either Milbury or Tom Fergus. Let's see here. Why am I dropping 2 with the even number? That's going to be Mad Mike. So we have a 2-2 hockey game here. I guess I have to roll for the time, though. Instinctively, that's what I was trying to do. Here at 53, here at 4:53 of the second period. And 4 and a 5, so 3 more off the clock without a chance. Another minute off the clock and no chance. And we go just past minute 9 now. Just past minute 10, and again, I have to remember 32 equals no chance. 16, however, will, so just past minute 13 here with the 42. Again, it's Boston. Boston with a chance to take the lead, but they don't. 2 more off the clock now, just past minute 15. And 22, that's going to be Boston again, just barely. Boston with the 4 and the 4. The Bruins have taken a 3-2 lead here late in period 2 at the Garden in game 3. Scoring for Boston this time, 464, is Peter McNabb. Peter McNabb, we have just one assist in McNabb's goal. That one assist with a roll of 255. It's Peter McNabb from Ray Bourque. And yeah, just one assist. So McNabb from Bourque. Bourque's been pretty productive in this series at 0-4. Let's see, 15-0-4. 4:56 to go in the second period here in Game 3. 2 more off the clock without a chance. So remember, 26 or below. So 18. Whoops, chance here late in period 2. And 13, that's going to be a Montreal chance. Montreal with the 2 and the 6, they have evened the game at 3 here, just about headed into period 3. So 3-3 hockey game, scoring for Montreal this time. 466 for the Habs is Serge Savard with another goal. Savard and 2 assists on his goal. The first going to 361. John Ferguson, Serge Savard from John Ferguson. I think I said 2 assists. 421 is J.C. Tremblay, because Serge Savard is the other 421, and he scored the goal. It's nice when it works out like that. 31 the time of the goal, so here at 18:31 in period 2, and we stay in the same minute, but 61 way too high for a chance, as is 41. So 32, another minute with no chance. We go into period 3 now. Close game factor in effect here with the tied score. And no chance here, just past minute 2 of period 3. Another 3 minutes go by without a chance. Kind of a lull here just into minute 5. However, we remain with the 26. It's Boston's chance. Boston 4-3. Unsuccessful on it. That didn't go through the tower. I'm just going to throw them both through there again. 44. So again, 2 more minutes off the clock now here without a chance. And another couple of minutes, we'll get a chance this time. 34, it's Boston. Boston with the 3 and the 5. Let's see here. Again, close game factor is 1 lower. They've been pretty good on these follow-up close game factor rolls so far. 4 and a 4, 44. That is higher than 36. So Boston here is taking a 4-3 lead in period 3. And scoring for the Boston Bruins here with just over 10 minutes. Just over 10 minutes to go is 6:36. That is either Brad Palmer or Wayne Cashman. Palmer, who potted a pair in Game 2. I only have to look at the even number there. So that is going to be Palmer's goal again. Palmer with his 3rd of the series. 2 assists on his goal. And 5-12. That is, once again, I have to double check either Peter McNabb or Brad Park. That's going to Brad Park. So Brad Palmer from Brad Park. I have to drop all 3. And that's going to be Barry Peterson, Palmer from Park, and Peterson, the 3 Ps here. Oh, my goodness. Here at, you'd think I was drunk or something. What's in this coffee? Here at 34, so here at 9:34 of period 3. Okay, 3 more off the clock now. Just past minute 12, no chance. Just past minute 15 here with a chance. 64, Montreal chance to tie. Montreal with the 4, they tie it at 4 here late in period 3, just past minute 15. So really close series so far. Razor thin, airtight, and scoring for Montreal. 364 is Ralph Backstrom. Ralph Backstrom assisting on his goal. There will be a pair of them. The first going to 346. Also Ralph Backstrom. He set himself up. 312, Backstrom from Mickey Redmond. I tried to say Backstrom and Redmond at the same time there. In 432 came up Backstrom. 432, Henri Richard. And the time of the goal, 15:27. Okay, here, another minute off the clock. No scoring chance. And another 2 off the clock now with the chance. 23, Boston with the chance to do like Montreal did in Game 2 and score and steal it late. And they're successful on it. Look at this. It's 5-4 for Boston here in Game 3, about to take a 2-1 lead in this series. They could be. Scoring for Boston here late in Game 3, we have 142. That is Barry Peterson. Barry Peterson, I just looked at the red and the white, 2 assists in Peterson's goal. The first, 6:23, is Randy Hillier or Marty Howe. With the even roll, it's Hillier's assist, so Peterson from Hillier. And I think I did say 2 assists on the goal. So the second, 2:31, is Mike Kruzhelnyski, and the time of the goal here just past minute 18, 18:41 to be exact. So 5-4 Boston. 5-4 Boston. And with 3 minutes, but you know what? Much like in, but you see that is, I'm going to say the time expired. I know in Game 1 I made an exception, but like it's rolled up to minute 20, so I don't know. I just feel because 3 minutes have advanced, so I'd be saying that like Montreal has a scoring chance just past minute 21, which isn't ever going to be the case anyway. So it is Boston taking a 2-1 lead here in the series, and Game 4 is in Boston. Time to reset the Uno scoreboard. gear up for Game 4. Could we have a Boston-New York final? They are 2 wins away. Okay, so here in Game 4, again at the Garden, it's there is no chance here in the opening minute with that roll of 31. 66, there won't be a chance either. Just past minute 4 and just past minute 7 here. Slow start to this one. Another minute and no chance. And we're going to finally get our first chance of the game here just past minute 9 with that roll of 54. Barely Montreal's. Montreal, they don't score on it. And we stay in the same minute without a chance. And we're going to go 2 more minutes now. There will be a chance this past minute. 11:34, Boston's chance. Boston with the 5 and the 1. They don't score on it either. So we get 3 more off the clock here. 26 or below for a chance. This is good for 1. 62 with Montreal's. Montreal 3 in the 6. They don't score on it either. So let's see here. 2 more off the clock. And there is no chance here. Just past minute 16. Just past minute 18. Also without a chance. And so we're going to get into the first minute of the second period here with another chance. 45. It's Boston's chance. Boston 3 in the 4. They don't score either. We're scoreless after 1. Let's see here. Another minute and no chance. And another minute and also chanceless. Let's see here. Just past minute 3, though. We will have another chance. 15. It's Montreal's. Montreal 6 in the 2. Montreal. They strike first here in Game 4. Have they scored first in every game? Montreal here taking a 1-0 lead. Maybe Boston scored first in Game 3. Scoring for the Habs is going to be 263. That is Jean Beliveau. Jean Beliveau here. 2 assists on this goal. Beliveau from 455. Henri Richard. Sorry, I said Beliveau from Henri Richard and 622. Bobby Rousseau. Beliveau from Richard and Rousseau. The 60s greats. Here at 3. Here at 3. 3:14 of period 2. Okay, 3 more off the clock. We will also get a chance here just past minute 6. And Montreal with a chance to build a 2-goal lead, 4-3. They don't. Anyway. Okay. No, we stay in the same minute. Okay, 2 more minutes come off the clock now. Still without a chance, and that didn't even go through the tower. So let's put them both through once more here. Another 3 here off the clock, just past minute 11, and no chance. We're going to stay, however, in the 11th minute. There will be a chance this time. 62 again, Montreal. Montreal, they don't score on it. So a lot of unsuccessful chances here for both sides. Just past minute 14 and 33 this time. It's Boston. Boston 5-5. So Boston here, they're not going to let Montreal get too far ahead in this. They've evened the game at 1 here. Just past 14 minutes in period 2, but first for the goal scorer, Mike O'Connell with another point here, courtesy of his goal. And 2 assists there on O'Connell's goal, 6:35 for the initial, meaning Brad Palmer with another point. So O'Connell from Palmer and 3:25 is Ray Bourque. O'Connell from Palmer and Bourque here, the time of the goal 14. Here, the time of the goal 14:43. I saw there at first. Okay, 2 more off the clock now without a chance. And another 2 here and another no chance. And we're going to go into period 3, close game factor. In effect, I feel like this is going to be in effect in most, if not all, games between these teams. There is, however, no chance in the opening minute, nor is there 2 minutes later. 3 more off the clock now, just past minute 5 here of period 3, and another minute off the clock. Okay, 2 more come off the clock. And another 3, so 9 minutes to go here, just under 9 minutes remaining. 46, 3 more. Could we be headed to a second sudden death of the series? Just past minute 16, there is a chance. Boston's going to try to have something to say. They may have something to say about not going to sudden death, and with the 3 and the 5. So again, they need on their follow-up here to get higher than 36. 35 is good for the goal, but they'll need 36 or higher. 45, once again, they do it every close game factor test. They have benefited from Boston up here 2-1 with the chance to take a 3-1 lead in the series, about 4 minutes to go. And scoring for Boston this time, 362, is Bruce Crowder scoring Boston's go-ahead goal here late. 2 and a 3, so there will be a pair of assists on Crowder's goal. And it says I started streaming less than 1 minute ago. Maybe that means I was cut off. No, it said started streaming 39 minutes ago. I have no idea what happened there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Goodness, wow, that was distracting. It said less than 1 minute ago. I wonder why it. Again, I don't know. I don't know. It's a mystery to me. 121 Barry Peterson here, so Crowder from Peterson, and in case I didn't roll another assist, this could be a tertiary assist, but that's another 121. 415, that's going to be Keith Crowder. So I think a couple of Crowders and Peterson somehow involved in that goal. And at 22, most important thing here, Boston is up 2-1 here late in game four with just a few minutes to go. And 3 and 4, so there's no chance here. 2 more minutes advance. We will get a chance here. Much like I did for Boston in game one, I will allow, because that's the 20 even, so I'm just going to allow a scoring chance here. With the 34, it's Boston's chance anyway. Maybe they pot an empty netter here. With the 8, you know what? Actually, I'm going to uncomplicate, and I will say that that's an empty net goal. I'm going to bend the rules here a little bit again once more. So it's going to be 3-1 Boston. And 5:52 here. 5:52. Tom Fergus has scored here. The insurance market for the Bruins at the last minute. 2 assists on Tom Ferguson. Fergus's goal, not Ferguson. Ferguson plays for Montreal. 3:54 is either O'Connell or Bruce Crowder. That's going to be Mike O'Connell. So Fergus from Mike O'Connell and Barry Peterson. Peterson, I think he's had a pretty offensively productive series. So we go back to the forum for game 5 here, and it looks like Montreal backs to the wall here. Boston has taken a 3-1 lead in the series. And to be honest, I didn't expect Boston to get past St. Louis. I thought that was a pretty 50-50 type series. I was quite surprised that Boston eliminated the 1981 St. Louis Blues in only 5 games, but they have a chance here to do the exact same thing to the 1970 Montreal Canadiens, who for a long time during the regular season portion of this What If project were first overall in what I call the Redemption League. The 72 New York Rangers and also the 85 Winnipeg Jets caught them late in the season. But Montreal, as I said before, they finished like 6 points ahead of Boston still, even having gone winless in their final 7. And they've gone winless in 3 out of 4 here. So here it is, game 5 back at the Forum, a very important one for Montreal if they want to stay alive. 3 minutes come off the clock at the Forum here. That is, well, it's actually in the scoring chance range in both buildings. With the 11, however, the first chance of the game is going to go to the Boston Bruins. Boston with the 5 and the 6, so they have scored here early, just past minute 3. Montreal maybe a little nervous here, a little tighter on their sticks. And let's see here, 6:55. Someone at the bottom of Boston's lineup, Terry O'Reilly, has opened up the scoring here. 2 assists on O'Reilly's goal. The first 2:55 is Ray Bourque. O'Reilly from Bourque, and 4:35 is Peter McNabb. O'Reilly from Bourque and McNabb. Exact time of the goal, 3:48 here in period 1 of game 5. So 3 more off the clock now, just past minute 6, and no chance. And just past minute 8, still no chance. Just past minute 10, still no chance. And just past minute 12 here with that roll of a 13, our next chance here in the game. 46, it's Montreal's. Montreal with a chance to tie, and they make good on it here. So we do have a 1-1 hockey game here later in period 1. I guess, slightly past, halfway past. Whoops, I should drop 3 for the goal score. 3:63 is Ralph Backstrom with another goal in this series, assisting on Backstrom's goal, just the 1. So it is Backstrom from 4:24. JC Tremblay here. The time of the goal is 33, so at 12:33. And another minute off the clock here, just past minute 13, and that is good for a chance. 66, it's Boston. Glad that I caught it because I just, regardless of who I might be cheering for here, I do want to be completely objective, impartial, unbiased. Boston has scored here a minute after the Habs tallied to tie. 2:53 on Boston's goal means either Middleton or Krushelnyski. That roll of 9 means Krushelnyski. And assisting on his goal here, again, a 2 and a 5. So 2 assists on the goal, 4:65 is Peter McNabb. Krushelnyski from McNabb, that's tilted. Krushelnyski from McNabb, and 5:34. Tom Fergus here at 13. Here at 13:12 of period 1. So in period 1 here in game 5. 2 more off the clock now. Boston up 2-1 here. 2 more off the clock. Again, no chance this time. And we're going to get a chance here in the opening minute of the second period. That chance with the roll of 64 goes Boston's way. Boston with the 4 and the 6. They've taken a 2-goal lead here with Montreal facing elimination in Game 5. Okay, 3-1 here for Boston. And scoring this time for the Bruins. Let's see here, 342, 342. 342 for Boston is either Bork or O'Connell. Let's see here, O'Connell with the goal. And I didn't have to roll all three, but I did. I'm going to say O'Connell unassisted. And we are in the first minute of period 2. 19 seconds in, O'Connell has scored. Feeling a bit parched all of a sudden. So it is 3-1 Boston here. We are early in period 2 in Game 5, and the Bruins are up 3-1 in the series. Okay, and I only have to drop the 2. 3 more minutes off the clock. We'll get a scoring chance. This time with the roll of 23, it is barely Montreal's. Montreal with a chance to tie, or not tie, to get to within 1. They don't succeed on it. Wishful thinking there, announcing the tie chance. Anyway, just past minute 6 here without a chance, and then just past minute 9 also without a chance. Boston's loving this. As our fans of the Bruins, I'm sure another minute has advanced here. So finally, just past minute 11, with another chance here. 31, it's Montreal's. Montreal with the 4 and the 5, again unsuccessful. 2 and a 6, so Pete Peters having a good game here, but we get a chance just past minute 14, 35. Again, Montreal, and Montreal 4 and 5. So again, Pete Peters has made the save just past minute 16 without a chance here. And final minute here of the second period, another scoring chance. This one with the 12 goes Boston's way. And after a bevy of unsuccessful chances for Montreal, Boston doesn't succeed in theirs either. We go into the third period. Close game factor for the first time, I think, in a third period game of this series, not in effect. So Boston here, they are up by 2. And we don't get a chance here in the opening minute, nor do we just pass minute 2. Let's see here, 3 more off the clock now. Time running out here for Montreal facing elimination. You know what? No one else is watching. I might just not upload this. Okay, let's see here. I don't want to. Anyway, 3 more minutes come off the clock. I may not want to. 2 more minutes off the clock here. Just past minute 10 here in period 3. Just under 10 to go. We will get a scoring chance here. Montreal desperately needs this one. They get it. 3 and a 1 and the 2 and the 2. So Montreal has scored here to, in the very least, make it interesting. Facing elimination here. They've come back to within 1. Scoring for Montreal here. This oh-so desperate goal, 4:53, is John Ferguson. Ferguson toughs one out, actually unassisted, so quite literally. I can imagine probably a pugnacious one. Let's see here, 34, where he punches his way through the D. 34, so at 13:34 here in period 3, we have a 3-2 hockey game. And with the 3 and the 1, we stay in the same minute and with another chance. 56, that's going to be a Boston Bruins scoring chance. And Boston with a chance to score their 2-goal lead. They don't make good on it. So it's going to be another 3 minutes off the clock, 4 minutes to go. Another scoring chance, 65. Boston with a chance here to really, really put the dagger into Montreal. With the 4, they do it. A 4 is a goal anytime. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Boston up 4-2 here. What is going on? Boston up 4-2. Montreal, I hear a distinct choking sound here. 162 for Boston. That is Rick Middleton. And 5 and a 6, another unassisted goal. That's been kind of a trend here. I think there have been 3 of them in this game. Boston up 4-2. Just over 4 minutes to go. It's still pretty warm here. Again, this is still PM hours, not AM, like the other semifinal that I did. So here at 16:04, 3:56 to go. Montreal needs 2 goals in the next 4 minutes just to stay alive. Down 3-1 in the series. Down by 2 games in the series. Down by 2 goals in the game. And we stay in the same minute with a chance. Montreal with a 44. Here they go. The Montreal Canadiens. Look at that. Montreal. They have scored here later on in the same minute. And actually, because I did say this was at 16:04, scoring for the Habs here. We'll get the goal scorer first still. 5:43 for Montreal. 5:43, that is Claude Provo. So the Grizzly vet here, the Grizzly defensive forward vet. 2 assists on Provo's goal, the first 4:61. Where are Montreal's superstars in this series? Henri Richard will do. Richard evidently playing on a line with Provo. And 4:34, that's Richard again. We can't have that. Let's get another assist getter. Bobby Rousseau, of course. So Provo from Richard and Rousseau here. Time of the goal, that's 45, so that works. 41 seconds after Boston made the game 4-2. Montreal has made it 4-3. Okay, 2 and a 3, so 2 more come off the clock, and you know what? That is a scoring chance. With the 64, however, it is the Bruins' chance to once again insert the dagger into the Montreal Canadiens. And with the 5 and the 4, they don't do it, but Montreal's running out of time here. Montreal, so 2 more minutes off the clock. We will allow a scoring chance here with that roll of a 1 and a 4. We did not go past minute 20 because I did it for Boston in game 1. I know I did it for one other game as well, benefiting Montreal. Montreal with the 4 and 2, they don't make good on it anyway. So if this is not a white 1 or a white 2, Montreal has been eliminated. Let's give this a shake. Could Montreal bow out of this in 5? Could Boston take their second consecutive series with a win here in 5 games in the best of 7 and go home early? Oh my goodness, one went through the tower and the other one didn't. That's a 2, but it's not going to count because it didn't go through the tower. Let's try that once more. Actually, come to think of it, I really only need to roll the white. So if this is not a white 1 or a white 2, then Boston will advance to the Consolation Cup final. And it's a 4, so there you go. The Montreal Canadiens have been eliminated from this in 5 games. Unbelievable. Look at Boston. Look at Boston rising to the occasion here in the postseason. And I guess I don't have anybody to thank this time. I was going to kick off this video actually by thanking some people individually that I think I kind of half thanked towards the end, but I was just kind of on the spot and it was pretty late at night here. And I was just kind of feeling it after rolling out that knockdown, drag them out, back and forth, best of 7. Well, I guess, spoiler, the Rangers emerged from victorious. But so last night chiming in, I mean, Al Red Sox fan, thank you, Al, you were there. Dave Gardner, you were there as well. Thank you, Dave. Thank you to Jason as well. Actually, I saw Jason just uploaded something, so I guess probably busy with something else. Again, I mean, I did this unannounced. I don't sweat it. I need the practice and everything. Thank you to the few people I think who did check in anonymously. Maybe it was just a YouTube, I don't know, bot. Well, I don't know if bots would count as views or not, but just, kind of watching up on what I'm doing here. And I don't know, but anyway, it all counts for something, so thank you very much. Trying to think too, I don't want to leave anyone else. Larry was here, Jason was here. I feel like now that I'm on the spot, I'm going to neglect to mention someone who was here as well. Oli was here as well. Oli, thank you for coming for that one with the Buffalo New York series there, late night Friday night over here. So anyway, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Anybody, anytime, any support that you give to me. I did this for me first and foremost primarily, but I mean, I can't lie, seeing, some support, some positive encouragement from others elsewhere in the community, as I also try to give others in the community as well, is it feels good. Anyway, it definitely feels good. What doesn't feel as good as a Habs fan is the fact that Boston here has soundly defeated Montreal. They've ousted them in only 5 games. So that does mean the Consolation Cup final will be between the 1983 Boston Bruins and the 1972 New York Rangers. Just before this, I had the thought that because these teams span from 1970 up to 1995, should Montreal have advanced, if they had advanced, I could have said that, it was the 2 oldest teams of the 12 that had gone on to the Consolation Cup final. But Boston, they just continue to surprise. They got hot at the right time here in the postseason. Anyway, anytime, any consideration that you give to anything like this, while it's never expected, it's definitely always appreciated. And this series is this whole project, this whole What If project, is a single best of 7 away from being complete, being concluded, which makes it actually pretty tempting to come back here and roll it out, but we'll see what happens. Okay, bye for now.